Welcome back. We are exploring Haikyuu once again, and our little baby birds have flown on their own. Getting this far into the spring tournament, I wonder just how far they can actually take themselves. But they've got to spread their wings pretty well, because what's left is some pretty dangerous opponents. Can they make it all the way up to the finals? Go even further? First, we need to get over this hurdle. And let's be fair, some of them are fighting harder than others. We've got to protect that manager. Starting off with the serve, let's hope the momentum is not lost before it's even began. Now I wonder why they've managed to get this far. This is their last opportunity. I mean, having new glasses, especially some that make sure it would never come off mid-play. Try not to take anything face first, but they're making you look bad. There are a definite few of them which enjoy the game. Simplicity and fortitude. Not quite as catchy as, say, like the Iron Wall. I'm trying to remember some of the other teams' little slogans. If you want simplicity, how better can you get than just fly? I really do appreciate getting little glimpses of teams we've met, people we've come across, and the intensity of what they are soon to be up against. And the shoes that he has to try and fill. But seeing them all come together from where we started off, and it being permanently not just an underdog story kind of thing, but basically just a bunch of people who are playing with their hearts, not any actual skill. To now facing off in the, are they at the quarterfinals now? Or are they still not there yet? Semi-finalist. You're coming up against semi-finalists, coming up against potentially finalists. Is there going to be an uproar? Winning and having fun. They didn't even react. He likes to jump as well. Not great to start it off dropping a point already. Nice. When it hit the net, you thought it was over, but no. They are... What I'm getting at the minute is they are skilled at turning things around. And since it's pulled out of nowhere with instinct, not played by the book. I see. And even in a bad serve like that, they don't seem to mind it, don't get themselves down. So they're good at turning it around. They're good. Just tapped the net. I mean, Spider-Man. As long as it stays in play. I mean, showing what they can achieve as well in the moment. Good thing they were in that side of the court so we could actually use the wall. What's that noise? Their ability to react. Is this their chance? What did I just see? It's good to see a team that's, they seem to be playing for fun. This, hang on, that was awesome. Are they going to let anything keep them down? Are their basketball team apparently the same? Huh. With each one of them constantly potentially on the offensive, it does mean there might be some on-court collisions, though. Yeah. One way to describe them. Apparently, although from what we've seen, their off-court personalities are slightly aggravating as well. By not sticking to the conventional ways of doing things, it would make things unpredictable, to say the least. But they seem to be enjoying it quite a lot. Maybe they're just happy to be there. How soon do you eat your words? being able to counterplay straight after. You see, this is a close game. It's not particularly well played out counter-attack, but well done. Does it with his face. I mean, it was unconventional, but it's still a block in a way. It's also not the first time he's been hit in the head with a ball. Die. I mean, do you really want to keep playing when they have to wipe the court every time? I mean, being taken off due to injury. Oh god. He is so resistant to taking a break. There's substitute. Yay. Someone getting a chance to be on part of the game. Such close friends, they even exchange numbers and see each other on the weekends. He can speak. Okay. So because we've been focused so much on Kageyama, we're now seeing the third year get back into it. They may not have so super skill like the quick they've been practicing, but back to basics and somewhat good at it. Look like you could have gotten that one. I mean, yeah, I was about to say, doesn't he showboat a little? Let's hope it doesn't start dripping again. It's... What are you doing here? Let's hope that no ball, rogue balls come over into the... while they're sat there waiting. The fact they're getting fired up over this, seeing someone else take their spots, get in place, an easily placed set. Can we try it, please? Oh no. It's right to be worried, but improvisation seems to be their A game, so... Well, that's the set. Well, obviously, yeah, it was like, ooh. Yeah, they just like playing around, though. The fact that they are willing to try anything is a strong point of theirs. Also a weak point of theirs. Were they ever rated too highly? Oh, and then these ones took to the court. Maybe they... Did they hear me? Doesn't quite fit their current image. The era that they set for themselves is being phased out. The fact that they managed to get into the semi-finals with their current plays and their ways of doing things. I mean, it's good to have goals and goals in place. I mean, it's been something that's been pointed out several times. You've got to have fun while playing. Spider-Man. He does things too straight-laced. Mr. Close-cropped hair. I mean, it's better than some nicknames that have been received recently. Zoom. Can he reach? Good save, Captain. I like how he is supplementing them well. The captain himself actually getting a few blocks in, well, saves in. But he is the cornerstone of a good team. There we go. A solid foundation. The fact that they are seeing something in him. Yeah. The teams might have gimmicks and the like, but Karasuno is well-rounded, shall we say. It's got members of all disciplines. Where's this spirit that they were talking about? When they're going to win this one? Come back and have fun. You put a bit too much into that one. This has been full of mistakes and flaws. They managed to kind of make up for the... for the failed receive there. They are on the back foot. They sound so confident. Let's keep asking. Someone might have an answer. Good plan. But once they start to go, I think there'll be a few players who will be quite accepting of that. Is she going to actually impart and reel them in right now? You've made her angry. I mean, she's cutting them to the bone here. It's not bad if they always want to have a bit of fun with things, but okay. So everyone line up. Oh no, she's distracted them from the game. In order to play, you have to things to play. That was a bit of a delayed reaction. That sentence was mentioned a while back. Don't. Yeah, thought this was coming. These, they need some help. And now they're getting serious. See, the unpredictability of the team when they can just put out anything because they're just having fun, not going by a best plays, trying to be super efficient, is going to be difficult to overcome when they're actually now also getting serious about it. Pick themselves up, keep going, raise up even further. I don't think that this team now is going to be such a complete hurdle as some teams that they've played, but seeing them actually claw back a bit is going to be interesting. Maybe if they can at least win one setback, then there's going to be a little more tension on display. It's refreshing to see new things being tried out, not only on the court during the plays, but in animation. I don't think Hinata's got a bright future as Tokyo Spider-Man, but it's really not surprising to see him bouncing off the walls. First metaphorically, and now very much more literal. I'm always eager and up for seeing more Haikyuu, seeing more volleyball, and actually getting to see some of the old guard back on the court, back playing, seeing the third year setter get some major points in, and with the one that's been on the substitute bench for so long, the team revolves around every member, even the ones that don't get to play all too often. No one's sitting still, they're reaching higher. Good to see some of the ones that actually just the fundamentals are correct. Don't need to rely on some insane quick. But that being said, how is it going to be utilised going forward? Facing foes where they can't afford to make too many mistakes. But what am I expecting in the future? I still have no idea. What would I like to see is a different question, but I've mentioned it so many times, getting the players that we don't see, like we got in this one, actually get on the court, do some of the things that they've been practicing, having the bits that are laying there in the background, being pulled out when we need it. And also seeing Karasuno's fan base growing ever so slightly. You know, they started off with practically no one up there watching them play, but now, well, I wouldn't say it's a packed venue, but they've got a few people there watching their achievements. We are right alongside them, so if you are looking forward to the future episodes, the future games, the next set they have to play, make sure to let me know. If you drop a like and a comment down below, it helps out the channel, lets me understand exactly what you think about it. Most importantly, we get to enjoy some Haikyuu together. Join onto my Discord as well if that takes your fancy, but right now, there's quite a lot at stake. It may not seem it, but one wrong move, or 25 wrong moves, and it could all be over. Just what kind of lofty heights are we aiming for? Maybe you'll be there to join me along the way, so subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out. But all in all, get yourselves a bit of rest. So I can see you there. My patrons thankfully allow me to have a lot of fun, and I don't really have to be too serious or think about what I'm doing. So I guess I need to thank Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthea, Kite, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Ginterman, Scott, Raymond, Megu42, Dark Shadow 7899 and everyone else. Because once in the blue moon when I do actually have to pay attention, you're there to back me up. And if you would like to help that, consider joining onto my Patreon as well.